Okay, everybody, are you ready? All right. So am I, and it's good to be back here with you guys. Back from Israel. We had a great trip in Israel. It was fantastic. I will be doing a lot of updates for that. This coming Sunday, I'll be live, and we'll be continuing in the book of Daniel, and lots of things to update you guys on. It was not a normal tour to Israel. It was just absolutely terrific, though. I hope you were able to check out some of the videos we were able to do there. Really good time. Well, this is You Can't Make This Up Thursday, so I'm going to get into some things in just a second. We'll start off on the lighter side, and then we're going to go to the not-so-light side. Just things that we need to be thinking through. Hey, before we get going, for all of you in Australia and New Zealand, looking forward to see you. We're also going to be in Hawaii, but we're starting in Australia, February 2 and 3. We're going to live stream Australia. And I just want to encourage you, listen, we're looking at it. We have a great opportunity. All of the proceeds from the Australia live stream are going to support Gihon Springs and Gihon Springs. Check it out on the website. In fact, just go to the Australia conference, click on it, look at the live stream and where all the proceeds are going. Gihon Springs, it supports IDF relief. It's also for messianic outreach with Nativa, and it literally is getting the gospel in just an incredible way to the people that are living over in Israel. And let me tell you something right now, just from being over there, people are open to hear about Jesus in a way that I have never seen before. It doesn't mean everybody is, believe me. I've been to Israel for many times. Not everybody over there is, but with the war going on, it is amazing how many more people are wanting to hear about Jesus. Listen, Jews and Muslims alike. And so we're really excited about just being able to come alongside Gihon Springs, which is IDF relief, also Nativa, supports pro-life and 4 different things. Go to the website, check it out. And I just look at that and think, man, this is, is giving, is recognizing we get great conference speakers, going to have fantastic messages with all of the different people that are going to be there with us, with Hope for Our Times. All of you who are going to be able to join us in person, but then join us live stream worldwide, get great messages, but also by that you're able to make a donation to Gihon Springs, just a worthy cause, and it's, I don't know, it's just terrific, and then I'm just really blessed that we're able to do something like this. So, and then also, I'm going to be updating you on some other things that we are doing as we partner with some missions. Many of you already know that I founded 412 churches back, I think it was in 2011. Since then, I think we have 6 or 7 412 churches now. We're looking forward to planting some more in the near future. I'm going to keep you updated. I've been requested by one particular area to please come out here and plant a church, and we're looking at it, and it's coming. It looks like it's probably going to be coming in the spring, so I'll keep you updated on that. But in the meantime, what we're doing in Mexico, we have a 412 church down in Todos Santos, which is not far from Cabo San Lucas, plus some mission outreaches and other churches that are down there in Mexico. And I want to just say, hey, just check it out. We'll be posting these things on the website so you can see them, but we're really doing a lot of good things. I believe, we need to be talking about Bible prophecy, but at the same time, it's the truth that Jesus is coming the first time, and he's coming the second time, and he already came the first time, and we have forgiveness in the Lord Jesus Christ, and being able to take the gospel out there, because that's what we need to be doing, moving forward, and what a blessing. All right, let's get into this. You Can't Make This Up. Thursday, here we are. So let's start off with a few pictures. Like I said, we're going to start off with the lighter side, then we're getting into the other. All right, this may be my favorite one. Here it is, Guy Fieri. Many of you know who Guy Fieri is from the food channel, the food shows that he has. Check it out, pull up this picture. There you go. Guy Fieri takes a bold step telling Whoopi Goldberg, you're not welcome here, and escorting her out of his restaurant. I think that is, personally, I just think that is great. I mean, when you look at all of the different things, you hear about people, if you have a conservative view, you're kicked out of here, you're kicked out of there. They mock you, they make fun of you, they bring you on their own TV programs and just tear you up one side and down the other. I love that. Kudos to Guy Fieri. I think it's just great. I wish I was there to be able to see it. Hey, now check out this next one. Here's a little bit of good news. I think this is kind of cool too. This is this Canadian female boxer, Katia Bissonnette. Check it out. What'd she do? She refuses to fight trans in championship. Do you support her decision? Listen, yeah, you know, more and more people need to stand up against just this wicked nonsense, just absolutely evil. And folks, yeah, absolutely support anything like that. You look at what's happening out there to women in the world. Listen, when you don't have Christ first, so much of the women's movement has been, you know, against the Bible. If you go back just in recent American history, when actually it's the Bible that came along and supported women. God created women, and now that we've removed the Bible, what is happening to women in the American culture? Just being absolutely devastated by wokeness. You already see it in Islam, where and in other areas of the world where women are treated like property to be bought and sold, treated like animals in many places. But here in America, what's happened because of the woke culture and the removal of the Bible from pretty much everything, look what's happening to women. Just absolutely devastating. Christ is the one who elevates them. All right, on to the lighter side again. Check this out. Joe Biden. Democracy, look at this one. Democracy is on the ballot. Void in Colorado, Maine, and wherever else is prohibited. That's great. Yeah, democracy is on the ballot, except for where we don't want it because it might cause the Biden administration some problems. Indeed. Hey, here's this picture. It's, again, lighter side for a few minutes, although these things are all true at the same time, right? Yeah, they are. Okay, check this out. Ready? Next picture. Don't forget to pay your taxes. Other countries are depending on it. Look at that. Check it out. Can you pull up that picture, please? There you go. You see it, everybody? Don't forget to pay your taxes. Other countries are depending on it. Yes, they are. Look at all the things that your taxes, my taxes, look at the things that they support. Absolutely nothing we believe in. Why don't you just stick to roads, which they don't do in California? Why don't you just stick to roads and things that you should be doing and protecting our borders? Why don't you do the things with our tax dollars instead of destroy the country? Fix the border. Why would we want to do that? If we let people across our border and we don't track any of them, then we can destroy America. Exactly. But why don't you actually support a real military, not bring in the wokeness? I mean, you start looking at these things, how evil all of this stuff is, and then the money that we give to other countries. Unbelievable. Supporting abortion in other countries, supporting it here. Absolutely wicked. How far America has fallen just since her founding. Wow, you look at where we are now. It's terrible. All right, one more thing on the lighter side, then we're turning it over to somewhere else. So check this out. California, here it is. California to provide free sex changes for illegal immigrants. Free? No, they aren't. I live here. That means I'm paying for this. Yeah. Wow. And then look at what it says underneath here, underneath the title. A state memo regarding Medi-Cal stipulated that gender-affirming care is a covered benefit only when medically necessary. So what is this? I mean, when is it medically necessary? Seriously, folks. When is this gender nonsense medically necessary? Right? So you could throw in anything. You know, I was at a school board meeting not too long ago, and they're saying, well, people are going to kill themselves if you tell parents that their child is going to go through a transition. No, they're killing themselves anyways. It's already suicidal. So you say, well, it's necessary to have them go through a transition, so we have to pay for it. Well, it's necessary for them to go through the transition because they're depressed. Just nonsense. This is also your money, right? Check it out. Your tax dollars, for those who live in California, going to pay for illegal aliens who come across the border illegally, right? Because that's what you do. When you come across the border, you're not a citizen. You're coming across illegally. I mean, it's not rocket science. And then California is going to pay for it. Who pays for it? Your tax dollars pay for it. It's just insane. But what does that remind me of? Romans chapter 1. Professing to be wise, God says, I'll show them to be fools, given over to a reprobate mind. A mind that is so far gone into perversions and wokeness that it can't even make decisions in its own best interest. That's what is happening here in America. It's not just California, happening here to America. Unable to make a decision in its own best interest. In other words, you're so far gone in your perversions and everything else. God has turned you over because that's what you wanted to do. The decisions you make actually will destroy yourself. California is being destroyed. The entire country right now, folks, is being destroyed. You know it. I know it. It's real. Okay. As we watch these different things that are going on, all right, starting off with the lighter side that's not so light, I'm going to show you a short video. It's about a movie coming out called The Civil War here in America. And it's, is it predictive programming, warning about what's coming? Well, let's watch it, and then we'll talk about it. It's a couple of minutes long, so check it out.
19 states have seceded.
The United States Army ramps up activity.
The White House issued warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance.
The three-term president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything on.
Are you guys aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America?
We just try to stay out. With what we see on the news, seems like it's for the best.
Citizens of America, the so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens?
We're moving to D.C. today.
We need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death.
Flooded.
Every time I survived a war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? Well, you're American, okay?
Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
The Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car!
Move, move, move!
You're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Go, 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 go!
God bless America.
Wow. I mean, so you look at that and you go, okay. So, I mean, you start wondering, okay, we have an election year coming. If, you know, the wrong person becomes president, voted for by the people, what's going to happen? I mean, I look and think we can see how our government is compromised at pretty much every level. So we watch what's going on, and you and I both know the reality of it is something like this could easily be manipulated. Sides could be manipulated. We already see it, right? The media, on down the list. Just walk on through this and you go, we could really end up here, especially when you get the military involved. We look at how, you know, you have these good men and good women that have gone into the military, want to fight for their country, and then you have people in certain positions in the military at the top, not all of them, but a lot of them, and they're completely woke. They've changed the military. You look at the FBI, you look at the CIA, you look at everything else, and you go, all right, predictive programming, where's all of this going? I say, come quickly, Lord Jesus. So we look at that. Could it be something like that that destroys America? I remember many years ago, way before COVID or anything else, I can go back 10, 15, 20, 25 years, talk about in America what's going to be the cause of America's demise, because America is not this great powerhouse when it comes to the time of the tribulation period. Well, it could be a war, financial collapse, civil war, right? And we can see it because you can see the divisions between people right now, only getting worse. And also the rapture. Now, my personal hope is for the rapture. But you look at this, you start thinking of civil war, where I think of Jesus' words, where nation will rise against nation. That term nation, Matthew chapter 24, is the Greek word ethnos. We get our English word ethnic. It means people group against people group. Folks, look at what's going on in our politics. Look what's going on religious-wise. If you're a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ, or if you're Jewish, you are being mocked at an incredible rate right now. In fact, I'm going to show you this video real quick. This is Lil Nas, and he claims to have found Jesus, and he's going to turn over a new leaf. So he has this new song for his latest release. Jesus C is what I believe it's called. Let me check here. Gotta look it up. I do believe that's what it's called. Here it is, Lil Nas X song promo featuring imagery of rapper as Jesus dubbed demonic and blasphemous. All right, J Christ. Oh, the new single's J Christ. And so watch this real short video. He claims to have come to Jesus, but you watch this and you think, no, it's the mockery. Let's play this short clip. It's two of them, actually. Two short ones. One where he's on a cross, one where he's mocking communion. Roll these. All right, there you go. The mockery of Jesus, the mockery of communion from someone who claims I've found Jesus. What he's found is more demons. Check this out. Let's move on to this. In Matthew chapter 24, Jesus talks wars and rumors of wars. Nation will rise against nation. You'll be persecuted, and on down the list. You get to verse 12, Matthew 24, Jesus says, because lawlessness will abound, the love of many will grow cold. So we see the love of many growing cold, lawlessness abounding. All right, I'm going to show you a short video clip coming out of Ecuador. Many have been following what's going on in Ecuador, and it's eerily reminder of what just happened in Israel on October 7th, but this time it's the cartel. It's not targeting just a group of people. The Jews is pretty much targeting the government takeover of Ecuador. And watch this short video because, folks, we're watching the lawlessness abound, and it is increasing. Check this out. Okay, so, I mean, we're watching this. For those of you who watched the videos from October 7, I remember watching some of them that were happening with Hamas going all over the place, starting to go into the places like Sderot, Kfar Aza, and the other places. It looked eerily like that. Two unrelated events. You look at these things, you go, man, this stuff is happening everywhere. Hey, just a quick reminder again, join us live stream for Australia. If you're unable to be there in person, we're doing Australia. The Gold Coast live stream registration is open. All of the proceeds are going to support Gihon Springs. Listen, we got to get the gospel out there. I'm excited about this, knowing that you're going to get great teaching, but you're also making a donation to Gihon Springs. Check it all out on the website. Just click on it. You can read about it, see what's going on. The speakers are going to be absolutely terrific. Listen, we got to press forward with the hope of the gospel of Jesus. I have so much more to tell you. Would love to tell you right now, but listen, folks, things are great. As we press forward with the gospel, Jesus is coming, and we can remind everybody, no matter how bad things may seem right now, Jesus is coming. We have our great God, our great King, and we trust in him. So listen, as we talk about these things, I have so many more things I wanted to show you right now. I am unable to get to them. Really wanted to talk about the Nephilim stuff out of Miami. Maybe I'll get to that on Sunday night. Listen, join me for church also this week. Join us for church. Hope for our times for church this week. 412 Church in Temecula is, listen, it's going to be a great service this Sunday. 412 Church in Temecula. Hope you enjoyed me being in Israel for last Sunday morning. It was terrific. But it's going to be great this Sunday with Pastor Tim Thompson, 412 Church Temecula. Join us. Hey, listen, as we put everything together, remember, some of the stuff is weird that's out there. It's only getting weirder. But remember this. Jesus himself said, when you see all these things begin to take place, what do? Look up and lift up your head because your redemption draws near. Folks, we're watching all of these things come together, and let's just stay focused on him. Look up, lift up your head, be strong in the Lord. Don't turn to the left, don't turn to the right. So much deception is going on. Looking forward to seeing you guys Sunday morning, Sunday night. See ya.